Hello, Hill, can you hear me? Right, Hill, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, yeah, I can hear you very loud and clear. How are you today?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Okay, so you went back to your hometown just like a week ago, right?
Right.
Okay, so what did you do there?
I do a lot of rural activity.
Oh, you do or you did?
You did. I did a lot of
Okay,
rural activity.
a rural activity.
I'm a little forgetful.
You're a little forgetful. That's fine. It's okay. Right. So can you tell me, what what was the rural activity that you just mentioned? I'm curious.
Uh, I think I do many rural activity. I go to the field and fly kite with my children, with my friend,
As- okay.
and do many rustic activity and eat many special foods.
Oh, and ate many special
And
food.
when coming to Katba, I experienced more activities.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Experience.
Yeah, you said a lot of great things about your trip to back to your hometown, but remember, because we're talking about the past, so some of the words you just said, you forgot to put them back into the past, right?
Yeah, experience.
Yeah,
Yes.
experience, that's one. But the thing that struck me the most was you forgot to say I did instead of I do. Like I did a lot of rural activities, I did a lot of rustic activity. Yeah, what I did was flying a kite, right?
Yes.
Okay, so keep that in mind that you have to switch everything back to the past tense when you're talking about something that already happened. Okay, so you sound very happy. Are you glad? Like, are you satisfied with your trip back to the hometown?
Yes, I'm very satisfied with my trip to hometown and to Katba.
Okay, that sounds perfect. So, what score would you give to the trip? Like, 7 out of 10 or like 10 out of 10?
I don't know. I
Mm.
live in I live in hotel.
Oh, you live in a hotel. Yeah.
So
When you
I don't have current schedule.
mm,
I didn't have the current schedule.
oh, okay, I see, I see. Yeah. So now are you back to your place yet? Are you back to the city yet, or are you still in your hometown?
No, I back in my study yet. I have back study in my study yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm asking about going back to your town. Like,
Yes,
oh
I
yes?
going back to my town
Mm-hmm.
so that I can study here.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Yeah. Some students they study in a hotel when they are traveling. I have met those. I must say they're very
Yeah, I
hardworking.
have experienced this.
You have experienced that and you don't like it, right?
Me, I use mobile phone. The Wi-Fi here is sluggish, but
Mm-hmm. The Wi-Fi is sluggish. Can you say that?
sluggish.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, so you're
sometimes I'm out the room.
mm-hmm. Yeah, so can I ask you something?
Yes.
So you're in a hotel and you're using the mobile phone to study. Am I right?
No, no, I in my hometown is
Ah,
hometown, not hotel.
sorry, sorry, sorry. Thank you. Okay, now I understand.
Yes.
Good. Right. So you went to Catba Island. So I haven't been to Catba Island. So can you describe the island a little bit for me? I have never been to Catba
Uh,
Island.
you, I have experienced Kambodia already,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and the atmosphere here is very crowded and bustling in the Katba city,
Oh, okay.
and there are many places for me to sunbathe or swim in here.
Mm-hmm.
There are four places, and the fourth place is worse because of its crowded and bustling.
Mm-hmm.
and there are many people here, and the water here is not too fresh.
Ah,
I think
okay. Oh,
yes,
okay. It's not too fresh. I see. I see. Mm.
not too fresh.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah,
murky, and I
it's
don't know.
very. Oh, okay. So, what actually did you do most when you're in Katba? Like you're visiting places?
When being in Casbah, Casbah is famous for its uh beautiful beaches, a swimming place. So I often go swimming, and I also spend one day going to Lanha Bay to visit the people life here
Oh,
and the idyllic and the hospitable people and the idyllic atmosphere here.
oh, that sounds perfect. Yeah.
I
So
go to Cat High Town.
I go or I.
I went to Cat High Town.
Thank you. You
Yes.
guys get Hải Thảo. Okay, that's wonderful. So, what kind of transportation did you use before you went to Cat Ba Island and after you arrived at Cat Ba Island?
When Cat Ba Islands.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like, did you travel to Cat Ba Island by boat or by plane?
When going to Cat Ba Island, I often travel by coach, but it takes 5 hours because it's too crowded and
Oh,
bustling. It
okay.
was too crowded.
I see, I see. And when inside Cat Ba Island, what kind of transportation did you and your family use?
We often go by bicycle, but no, no, no. Some people often go by bicycle, but we went by electric car,
Electric car? Oh,
and we paid for about more than 200 Việt Nam
two
đồng cái gì cô?
200,000.
Việt Nam đồng.
Yeah, yeah, Vietnam đồng.
To
200,000
pay
Vietnam đồng.
a visit around Katba Iceland to
Ah,
see the people and see the food place here.
oh,
And at
interesting.
Katba, I see a very small square
Oh, a very small square. Oh, good
in
job.
the
You.
center of Katba, very small square
Oh,
for Katba for visitor to pay a visit to here, and it's very beautiful.
it's very
But
beautiful.
the people, but at we say the Katba city here is very crowded.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Maybe.
people here,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
No, I'm just saying that maybe it is because this is the tourist season, right?
yes, the
Ah,
tourist season
mm-hmm.
is
Yes.
very crowded.
Yeah. So, in Cat Ba Island, does it have any show at night or anything interesting at night time for you to
Um,
experience?
I think Katba is a very big town in Haiphong, so it
Uh-huh.
has many interesting show or interesting performance by famous people, but
Ah,
I didn't go there
okay, that's fine. You didn't go there because
because it is often started at night.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I asked that because I mistook Cat Ba for Da Nang because in Da Nang, like around night, you will have like a lantern show or light show or any kind of musical show at night, and it is a very interesting experience for those who want to know more about the nightlife in Da Nang. But I guess Cat Ba Island is different. But anyway, it is still very interesting to hear you talk about it.
Yes,
Right. Thank you so much for sharing your story with me. And I hope that you had a great holiday. And let's say until the end of summer, I hope you will have like more beautiful days like that. Okay, so let's go back to the lesson. The past week we have finished the lesson about introduction and introductory unit of solution intermediate. Now we're officially moving on to the first unit of this book, with the first unit being about generation. So first of all, when you read the title generations, what kind of key vocabulary are you thinking of?
about generation.
Yeah, about
I
generation.
have I have some vocabulary about the old generation and the new
Ah,
generation.
old gen.
Firstly, is generations. and some family, extended family or nuclear family,
That's good.
and some old item like rubber sandal,
Oh, rubber sandals. Oh, good.
street vendors,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Or some like thatched house,
Ah,
earthen roll, or tilt
perfect.
house.
Perfect.
And go to some country, I will have mentioned some ceramic item. Cái gì?
Ceramic item đúng rồi, các sản
Ceramic
phẩm bằng
item.
gốm sứ đúng rồi.
Yes, ceramic item.
Or like ceramic
And
products, right?
yes,
Uh-huh. Okay, right. Very good. So the topic of generation is usually about the difference between the old people and the young people, right? Yeah, how the
yes.
old people live their old life and how the younger people live in the modern era. And for the first part, let's talk about the names of the kind of life stages we have in life. That is stages of life. Have you ever heard of the concept stage of life?
I think no.
No, okay. So when you're 4 years old, everybody call you a child or a kid, right? And when you reach
Um,
18, they call you an adult. Ah,
it about the event from you were first born to when you are image
yeah, you
mature,
mature. Very
mature.
good. Yeah,
When
that's
you are
called
mature.
that's called life events. But the stage of life is just how people categorize the age group. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah,
mm,
they just categorize the age group. And here, we're just going to learn some state name, how we call stages of life, life events, and some other vocabulary that is related to this. Right. Okay. The first one, stage of life. Okay. Of course, everybody know that when you reach 18, you're considered an adult, right?
yes,
Okay, right. And then you have something that is rarer, like the this kind of stage of life is very rarely to happen in real life, right? It is centenarian.
centenarian,
Yeah, centenarian. So can you guess how old is it when you are called centenarian?
100 years old.
100 years old and above. Very good, because it has the like prefix of center, meaning century, right?
Yes,
Yeah, centenarian, people who are from 100 and above. Well, actually, this word is very rarely used in real life. We just call them old people, right? We just call them old people.
yes,
And then this word is very
people.
common in IELTS reading. If you're wanting to take the IELTS test, you need to know this word. It is an infant.
Infant,
Infant. Okay.
infant.
So, we have babies, right? Okay. Okay, we have babies and then we have infant. So, for a baby to be called an infant, it has to be just born, right? And it is
Yes,
around 1 year or less. Okay? That's called an infant. And like around 1 year or older, when they're able to like move a little bit, talk a little bit, it's called a baby.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what is infant in Vietnamese? Now that you understand it?
I'm a little confused.
Ah, you're a little confused. So, um, okay, so when you're just born, like just out of your mom's belly, you are an infant. Okay?
Yes,
You cannot open your eyes yet. You cannot walk yourself. You cannot do anything. Mom takes care of you. And that is an infant, very, very small baby. And then you grow a little bit older. You have know how to talk, just like babbling, like baba, mama. You're no longer an infant. That is a baby.
yes. An
Okay.
infant can talk,
It like it says little words like baba, mama, or here, there, this, that, just little words.
can know little work.
It knows a little bit of vocabulary, right? And it
Yes,
knows how to express themselves, like some emotions, like angry or happy. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Okay, just remember that infant is when you just came out of your mom's belly and 1 year later you become a baby. Yeah,
Um,
là trẻ, trẻ gì? Em bé
Sơ
sơ sinh.
sinh.
Đúng rồi, chính xác. Thì chữ infant là em bé sơ sinh. Very small baby. Yeah.
Smaller than baby.
Yeah, smaller than a baby, of course. Nhưng mà nói chung nè, like in general, we call small children babies when they are not able to talk yet, they are not able to move yet. Chúng ta gọi chung là baby hết nếu như em bé này chưa có biết nói, chưa biết đi. Đúng chưa nào? Nhưng mà sẽ
Yes.
có một cái từ mà đặc biệt hơn, đó là infant, dành cho trẻ sơ sinh khi mà chúng ta đọc những cái tài liệu khoa học và y học. Đó, người ta phân biệt rõ ra như vậy. Okay?
Yes.
Right, that's infant. Here, a little bit older, and you are called a toddler.
Toddler.
Not toddler, toddler.
Toddler.
Okay, right. You see this toddler here, she can stand and she can hold things, right?
Yes.
Okay, and she's
But can she
starting to
read?
grow teeth. Can she read? She she see the color, but she doesn't know the concept of word of things around her yet, right?
Yes.
I think that she can see the picture, she can see the color, but she doesn't know what is drawn in the book, right? At this age, they learn by listening to their mom and their dad speaking. That's the toddler. So
Toddler.
toddlers are usually around 2 to 4 years old. You see, from 2 to 4 years old, they cannot talk properly yet. They learn by copying their mom and their dad's vocabulary, right?
And do they learn in kindergarten?
Do they learn in kindergarten? I think kindergarten start at 3, right? Usually start at 3.
Yes.
Because at 2 we send them to nursery school.
Nursery.
Nursery
Giáo
school.
dưỡng, trại giáo.
No, it's not like that.
No.
That nursery school
Nursery.
are like school for very small children around 2, right? Because their
Yes.
mom and dad are too busy to take care of them. And at 3, they are sent to kindergarten where they learn how to speak and write. At nursery school, the teachers just look after the children, feed them, and then play with them. Là
Yeah.
nhà gì? Nhà gì? Không phải, cái này nó giống như là cái chỗ giữ trẻ ở bên mình á, Hiếu.
Nhà trẻ.
Nhà trẻ. Còn cái kindergarten là gì?
Mẫu giáo.
Đúng rồi đó, mẫu giáo thì thường bắt đầu từ lớp 3,
Yes.
thì lúc đấy là các bạn bắt đầu biết biết có thể đọc được một tí, có thể viết được một tí, thì lúc đấy các cô giáo sẽ dạy hơn. Còn lại nhà trẻ thì no, they don't do that. Like, they just go there and the teacher looks after them until the parents pick them up.
Yes. My
Okay.
parent did. My parent did.
Like your parents did. Your parents sent you to a nursery school?
No.
Oh, your parents didn't send you to a
Yes,
nursery.
yes.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Some like for
Yeah.
the elderly people to take care.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. So the parents have two options: to send them to a nursery school or to send them to their grandparents' house, and that's for free, right?
Yes.
That's free. This is the toddler, right? And then for old
And
people in general, we have like the word
elderly.
elderly, very good. And we say elderly people. That is more polite toward them instead of old people. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And next we have, yeah, I think you know this word. Can you say it?
Middle aged.
The age here is not age, it's aged, right? Middle aged.
Middle aged.
Yeah, that's right. So I guess that your mom and dad are around middle aged, right?
Yes.
Okay. So can you guess, like, when can you be called middle aged? When can you when will you be called middle aged?
Above 40 years old.
Yeah, above 40 years old, of course, because around 35 years old, some people still look very young, right? And they
Yes.
don't have a family yet. So when they start having family, raising kids, and they reach 40 years old, they will have what on their face?
Yes.
They will have what on their face here? Do you know it?
Yet I know wrinkle.
That's right, wrinkle. When they start having wrinkles, they have reached middle aged stage, right?
Yes.
Good.
Look
Uh,
older.
they look older. Thank you. Right. Okay. So when we talk about life stages and life events, there is one stage where you have to go to the university around 18 years old, meaning that you turn into an adult, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So in Vietnam, it is very, no, in Vietnam specifically, but in Asia in general, when you go to the university, you can still stay at your parents' house, right? But
Yes.
in Western countries, what do you do when you reach 18?
I will go to university and
Or somehow move out, right?
move out.
Yeah, move out. In America, you have to move out when you reach 18. It's not like have to, but it's like a tradition. Like they understand that you are an adult already, and it's help the economy of the family when you move out. If there are less people in the house, it is less work for the parents. So yeah, you're an adult now. Move out and take care of yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. So, do you think that you will be able to live on your own when you are 18?
Uh, it's very hard. It's very hard.
It's very hard, right? Because in Vietnam, some jobs, like jobs pay very lowly for people who are around 18 years old and have no experience in life, right?
Yes.
So you have to work very hard if you want to take care of your own and
Yes.
to pay the rent, pay for the house, pay for the food. That's why most people in Vietnam, most family in Vietnam, they don't want that. They just want you to stay with the family. Yeah. Okay. And how do you say this word?
Married.
Married. Very good. Right. Thank you. Uh, right. Okay. Can you still hear me?
Divorce.
Oh yeah, divorce. Thank you. That's good. Divorce. But can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, right. No, because that my laptop
Yeah.
had just said something that I thought that you couldn't hear me. Divorce, very good. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So can you say this word?
Engaged.
Engaged. There's a gay there.
Engaged.
Very good, engaged. So what kind of live event is this? Do you know?
Life event is when you are you are in love with all the opposite sex people and you
Uh-huh.
want to propose them.
Oh,
No,
propose
no,
to
no.
them. Yep.
And you and the other one became boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you
No,
have a
no, no.
little bit mixed up here. You have a little bit mixed up.
Engaged is the different.
Yeah, it's engaged is a different one. Okay, you want to hear my explanation?
I think I have tried to infer the lovers.
Yeah, okay. So
Engaged.
it goes
Uh,
like this.
Thirdly, when you find a people of opposite sex that match with you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you are in love with her, him, or her, and you will go to different place, different play, especially in some place that is very quiet and romantic,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and you will and more for about 3 or 4 years or even more
Mm-hmm.
when you are when you and the other of the same hobbies same of the same hobby of the same ha of the same hobby of the same activity and of the same attitude and per of the same attitude they you started to
Uh-huh.
propose and then came to marriage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you understood it quite well, but the way you explain it is a little bit too long. Okay,
Yeah,
it's a
too
bit too long.
long.
Yeah, you just say it like this. So lovers means when you're calling each other boyfriend or girlfriend, right? That's
Yes.
when you're called lover. And the further step into the relationship is to come to an engagement, meaning that you are certain in the future you're going to marry each other. So now you wait until the right moment to get married. You stay as engaged people, meaning you still love each other very much. You live like you are husband and wife, but you're not officially yet. Okay,
Yes.
so it's like engagement is like an unofficial marriage.
But
Yeah.
yes. But now it's very rare.
Now it's very rare. It's not rare in Vietnam. It's not rare in the Western country. In Vietnam, it is usually when you become lovers and then you go to marry each other very fast, right? But
Yeah.
in other countries, you have to become engaged first, then you get married. Ah, right. So that's why they have like engagement ring.
Yes. Engagement ring.
Yeah, engagement ring, nhẫn đính hôn ha. Right, engagement ring, and these are usually very expensive. Yeah,
Yes.
we only have like marriage ring in Vietnam, but they have like the engagement ring and the ring they give to each other at the church when getting married to one another.
Yes.
Yeah, so you usually don't see this in Vietnam. This is not a tradition in Vietnam, but in some Western countries they still do this. And if you ask me why they did it, maybe because they want to try to live together as a couple, as husband and wife, to see if they can fit each other lifestyle, right?
Yes.
And after a while, if they think that okay, I can live with this person, we'll be married. Because when they marry each other, there has to be a lot of commitment, devotion, and a lot of things to do together. Mm.
Inherit.
Yeah, inherit. Very good. So what is it?
Inherit. Uh,
Try to.
inherit is a synonym of the phrasal verb come into.
Uh-huh. Okay. But try to
Because
explain it in English.
is when your father or mother when they are in very they are they have to go away.
You
No,
say
no, no, no.
you say pass away.
Pass away now. Pass
Yeah.
away.
When
When
they
they
pass.
pass away, after they pass away, they often they have the treasure, treasure,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ah,
and
continue.
no, no treasure,
They
proper,
they have
property,
property, right? They have a lot of
and
property.
they have divided into their into their daughter, into child,
Mm-hmm.
the child when they are growing up or they are mature.
Uh-huh.
Yes, is this is
Ah,
the definition. Uh,
yeah. Okay, so you're explaining it in the wrong direction, right? Because
yes,
mình đang giải thích theo cái nghĩa là từ cha xuống con chứ không phải là từ con nhận từ
yeah,
cha.
check.
Con nhận từ cha mới là cái inherit này, còn cái mà mình vừa giải thích đó là phân chia, còn này là thừa kế đúng không?
Yes,
Right, so you say it like this way. So when a person parents pass away, right, they receive the property the parents have left for them. And
yes,
sometimes it is divided equally between amongst the brothers and sister, but sometimes only one or few people get to inherit the property.
yes,
Yeah, okay, understood?
yes.
Good. Right, thank you. And then what do we have here?
Retire.
Retire. Very good. Retire
Right.
here means you.
When you resign a work and when it's sometime at about 60 years old
Uh-huh.
and you
Okay.
have to resign at that oh
Oh, is it retire? Is it reside? Is it retire?
you retire.
Right here, retire. Okay, remember that's retire. Okay, so
Retire.
when you stop working because you have reached a certain age that the government,
60,
yeah, the government think that it's difficult to work.
yes. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to retire it.
That's why you have to retire, right? So those are the uh word vocabulary about life stages and life events. You understand them all, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, you also learn some phrasal verbs that is related to life events. For example, that is the settle down, first
Settle
phrasal
down.
verb of the day, settle down. So, settle down is usually when you decide to marry someone and you spend a while to get everything
life.
in your marriage life
Yes.
comfortable first. So that's why it's settle down. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Living.
Okay. So that is when you use it for the for when you're talking about marriage, but usually settle down is when you sit down or lie down after moving around so much, là ngồi yên, nằm yên. But in marriage life, you settle down after you have decided, okay, I want to marry that person and want to live a happy life with them. Là ổn
Yes.
định, một cuộc sống hôn nhân ổn định. Okay, next we have split up.
Equal to divorce.
Equal to divorce, very good. And this is also used in non romantic setting. For like if you are in a group, right? And you have to divide the team to go to two different ways, one to the left, one to the right. So you split up, right? 5 people will go to the left, 5 people will go to the right. That's called split up. Okay? Là tách ra từ thế
Yes.
nào? Okay, easy. Right. Okay. Now let's see. Okay, no, not this one. This one is a little bit too easy for you. Yeah. Now, I want you to, okay, I want you to look at the group here. You have the groups of age before you are 20, from 20 to 40, from 40 to 60, over 60, and at any age, right? I'm going to
Yes.
give the group A the color what? Let's see it again. I'm going to give group A the color blue, right? The group B color green. Group C is going to be orange. Over 60 is yellow. And finally, at any age, red. Okay.
Yes.
So now try to categorize each of the life events here into the correct age group where things could happen. So of course, be born and be brought up by should be in what group?
Yes. BA in A.
Okay, A, right? Good. That should be in group A. Okay, next. Oh, sorry. Next, divorce. Where should divorce go to?
Row up first in the group A2.
Okay, grow up in group A. Thank you. Next,
Go to university.
go to university. Good. Okay, what else? Oh, not this one. It's a certificate.
Start school.
Okay, there's a start school. Good job. Okay, go
Start
to you.
school.
Yeah, start school. I have to find it because okay, that's thank you. Here's it. Rồi,
Start
good.
school.
Good. What else?
Split school. No. Split. No. Okay.
Okay, well, you can actually leave school at before
Leave
you are
school.
20, right? Or you leave school at any age. But usually it should be around from 20 to 40, right?
Yes, not leave
Okay.
school. So there are
Okay, so you can move to the
4.
green group now.
Green group.
Yeah. The
Fall in love.
fall in love, where is it? Where is
Uh,
it? Uh,
in the first line.
in the first line. Oh, so okay, 1 second, because this is a little bit difficult to move. Yeah, okay, it's a little bit difficult to move. Okay, yeah. Fall in love. Thank you. See it. Right? This is the green group. Okay, next.
Fall in love. Secondly is get engaged.
Get
Get
engaged.
engaged. Get
Okay,
engaged.
get
Get
engaged.
married. Get your first job.
Get the first job. Good, right? Okay, no, this is a little bit difficult to control. Thank you. That's get your first job.
Get married.
Get married. Good.
Can get married at any age?
Oh, you mean before 20? Before 20, can you get married before 20?
No.
It's actually yes, but like not in not in like an official way because like not many people, many country ban the rule of getting married before 20. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
except for India.
Is that for India? Like yeah, right. India is like as long as the girl start to mature, she can be married to a
Mm.
man. Okay. Right. So but remember when you get married, it should be around the age of 20 to 30 because
30.
because at that time it is safe for the woman to carry a baby.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, okay. Get married and then okay, so does leave school group in the green
Leave
group?
school, leave
Mhm.
school.
Yeah, leave school. Okay.
Start a family business, start a family.
Start a business, start a family. Okay, that is a little bit early to start a business around 40, but it's fine.
Start
Yeah.
a family.
Start a family, where is it? Okay, start a family, but I will say that start a business should be here too. Yeah.
Um, have a chance and have a chance for career.
Have a change of career. Usually you change a career when you're old enough, so I think that it should be in the orange group.
Yes.
It should be in the orange group when you
Buy
are
a house for or flat.
yeah, buy a house or flat. Good. Okay. Sorry, have a change. Buy a house or flat. Can you buy a house when you are just 20?
No, from 20 to 40.
Yeah, when from 20 to 40. Okay, I would say that you can buy a house at that age. Buy a
Yes.
house or
Buy a
flat.
house or flat.
Next,
Can we emigrate?
emigrate
Imagine.
could be in any age actually, right? You can
Emigrate.
emigrate. Do you know the word emigrate?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. Emigrate could happen at any age actually because like you emigrate with your family when you're 3 years old, right?
Move from
Move house.
move from something to other place. Move
Yeah.
from the current place to the opposite place to settle
Ah,
down.
yeah, that's good. But like in emigrate, usually used to describe the state where you move out of a country to move to another country. Yeah,
Mm,
that's the big picture. But sometimes within a country, you move from the north to the south or the south to the north. That's fine. It is still called emigrate.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to drive, leave home.
Learn to drive. I think learn to drive should be in the blue group. Yeah, learn to drive should be in the blue group, but that's okay. But I still
Learn to
think that
drive.
in the green group is good. Yeah,
Yeah.
learn to drive.
In the
Leave
green
home.
group.
Leave home. Can you leave home before 20? No, you should leave home only when you're old enough. Okay, next.
Yeah. Settle down.
Settle down. Okay, settle down. That's good, right?
Retire.
Retire. Oh no, retire. Is it in the
No,
green
no,
group?
retire in the D. In the D.
Okay, in the yellow group. Okay. Yeah. Next.
Inherit.
Inherit.
I think,
Okay, yeah, inherit could be in the green group. Inherit could be. Or like inherit could be at any age, really.
yes.
Okay, sure. Inherit could be at any age. Right.
Pass away at any age.
Pass away at any age. Thank you. Right.
Become a grandparent at any age.
Wait, what?
No, I'm just
Become a grandparent at any age?
no. It's over 16.
Sorry, I reacted too loudly. Yeah, it is over 60. Uh,
Split up
split up
at any age.
at
Yes,
any age. Okay,
I
split up
think
at
it is
any age.
reasonable.
Very reasonable, of course, at any age. Move house
Move house at any age.
at any age. Okay, right. Because
Like
you could,
emigrate.
yeah, you move house like when you're like a child, like your parents move out of the city. That's fine. Okay, so let's look at the,
Divorce. Divorce.
yeah, divorce. Yeah, divorce can happen at what age?
B C.
B or C, right? So I'm
B or
just
C.
gonna write them both like this. Like,
Very confusing.
yeah, very confusing. But if it happens from 20 to 40, that is quite dangerous, really, because at that time your kids are very small, right? Your kids are still very
Yes.
small, and divorcing at that age would leave the kids like traumatize the kid, live
Autistic.
autistic, really. Okay, do you know the difference between traumatized and autistic?
Yeah, I know the difference between them.
Okay, right. But more like autistic is a symptom that develops when they are small, when they're from a very small age, and traumatized happen when something bad, very very bad happened to them, and they have a fear about it.
And yes,
Mm-hmm.
suffer from it.
Yeah, they suffer from it. Good job. They suffer from
Mm,
the event. Okay, so let's look at my sample answer. They are not like 100% correct, but they are also very
yes.
reasonable. Here, they say that you need to learn to drive before you are 20 because in countries like the US, they allow you to
Car,
drive
using
a
car.
car, right, when you're 15. Yeah,
Yes.
when you're 15 or 16, you can learn how to drive a car. And because in the America, most people use cars to travel, so it's early to do that. Leave home before you are 20. Leave school before you are 20. Yeah, so yeah, it can happen, but not like it's not the ideal age to leave school, right? Not the
Yes.
ideal age to leave school and leave home. It happens in the US again, not in Vietnam. Start school, good. So from 20 to
I
40,
have a flat.
yeah, buy a house or flat. You buy
This
it.
green. Yes, I choose the green.
Ah, you choose the green. Okay, yeah, I made a mistake here. Yeah, because I said that it's easier to buy a flat when you are around 40 to 60 because at
Yes.
that age you are very mature, right? And you can buy a house so that your children can inherit it. Right, buy a house or a flat, good. Get engaged, get married, good. Get your first job, settle down, split up, start a family. You say that we can split up at any age. I totally agree, but this is
Yes.
also correct, right? Good.
Yeah.
Start a family. From 40 to
Get
60, this is
divorced.
when they get divorced because, like I said, if you get divorced too early, your children will be traumatized. Have a change of career, right? So, for example, from 20 to 40, you decided to become a doctor, right? Everything
Yes.
went well until you reached the age of 40 and you started to feel very tired. Doctors around the age of 40 all have their hair fallen down. They are almost
Ball
bald.
or
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, they're almost bald. They look
Shiny.
tired. They look tired and they look older than they actually are, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So at this time, if they want to do something else, do you think what should be the perfect career change for them?
Can you ask again?
Yeah. So they are the doctor right now, right? They're the doctor, but since
Yes.
they're feeling tired and they don't want to continue doing this tiring job, they have a change of career, right? So what
Yes.
kind of career would be perfect to suit a doctor? Uh,
Uh, judo.
judo, what is that?
Judo.
Okay, can you spell the word?
No, no. Let me think.
Yeah, I think it's quite easy. It's just
I
like,
think he retired.
oh, he retired. He can retire early, yes? Or
Yes.
he changed the career and become a businessman, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I have
He
seen
too
a,
tired.
yeah, still too tired. But it's okay. At this age, he can become a businessman. He starts selling something or doing a different job. That's fine. It's okay.
Yes.
Here, from 40 to 60, they inherit the money, but I agree that you can inherit your parents' asset at any time of your life.
Yes.
Start a business. See, they choose to start a business at 40 to 80 because at this time you are mature enough. You learn a lot of things from the world, and now you're ready to begin your first business. That's fine, or the second business. I don't know.
And there are many exceptions.
Oh, there are many exceptions. You mean that like a startup company that begins very early?
Yes.
Yeah, young people, right? Yeah, we're very young. Okay, so if
Very potential people. No,
potential, of course, potential businessman, businesswoman. Okay, so when you are old enough, do you want to work for a company or do you want to start your own business?
I have no ability or knowledge of that field.
Okay, you have no knowledge or experience of that field. Of course, I know. But then you can just imagine your life. Like for me, I always consider that I should uh follow a company. I cannot start my own business because I'm too too nice, too kind, too naive. I'm not competitive. Yeah,
Yes,
that's how I imagine it.
very inferior.
Very. Thank you. Right. Okay. So around 60 years old, you start becoming the grandparent of your grandchild, and then of course, you should retire. And at any age, you can emigrate or fall in love. Oh, yeah. Right. We haven't considered this. You can fall in love at any age, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else? Move house. Of course, we
maybe.
agree that we could move house. Pass away at any age, of course, like no one knows life. Okay, so that's
Yes,
all for today. You have been a very good student, the Golden Star student there. I will see you again tomorrow, the same time, right?
yeah, good. So, yeah,
Okay, good day to you and goodbye. See you later.
goodbye.
Okay, okay.